Welcome, my friend. Today, I don't want you to just listen with your ears. I want you to listen with your heart. Because what we are going to talk about is not just another idea, it is something that touches every single one of us, the state of our mind. Have you ever felt like your head is full of noise? Thoughts racing, regrets haunting, worries about the future pulling you down? You try to smile, you try to move on, but deep inside, your mind feels heavy, restless, and tired. I know this feeling, and maybe you know it too. That is why this video is not entertainment, it is a mirror. A mirror that shows you what is truly happening inside. And maybe, just maybe, this one video can become the turning point of your life. Yes, who knows, this one video may change your life forever. So stay with me till the end, because together, we are about to begin a journey. A journey to clean your mind, to release the weight you've been carrying, and to make space for peace, clarity, and hope again. Imagine walking into a room that is completely cluttered. Clothes thrown everywhere, books scattered, dust covering every corner. You stand there, unable to breathe, unable to move freely, because there is no space. Now pause for a second, this messy room is not outside. It is inside you. Your mind has become that room. Every regret you never let go of, every worry about tomorrow, every negative comment someone made about you, it is all lying there, scattered and piling up, until your own thoughts start suffocating you. I want you to ask yourself, how long have you been carrying this weight? How long have you been living with noise inside your head? Sometimes we don't even realize it, but our mind is crying for a break, for a moment of silence, for some fresh air. And that is where your journey begins, not tomorrow, not next week, but right here, right now, as you listen to my voice. The truth is, the mind is like water. When it is stirred up, full of mud and dirt, you can't see anything clearly. But when it becomes still, calm, and clean, it reflects the truth like a mirror. Right now, most people live with muddy water inside them. They are restless, distracted, comparing themselves with everyone, chasing things that don't matter. And then they wonder why they feel lost. But the answer is simple: you cannot live in peace with a dirty mind. Think about a time when you were truly at peace, maybe watching the sunset, maybe laughing with friends, or maybe just sitting quietly listening to the rain. In those moments, your mind felt light, didn't it? That's because your thoughts were not stuck in the past, not running into the future. You were here, present, alive. That is the secret of a clean mind. It lives in the now. But let me be honest with you. Cleaning your mind is not easy. It is not something that happens in one day. Because every day, life throws more dust at us, stress from work, negativity from people, endless scrolling on social media, painful memories. Slowly, without noticing, we start filling that room again. The real strength lies not in avoiding problems but in learning how to release them, how to let them pass through us instead of letting them stay inside. There was once a man I met who carried anger in his heart for 20 years. Someone had hurt him deeply, and he never forgave them. Outwardly, he was successful. He had money, a big house, respect. But when I spoke to him, I could see the heaviness in his eyes. He told me that no matter what he achieved, his mind never felt light. He was always stuck in the memory of what happened, replaying it again and again. And then, one day, he said he realized something. The person who hurt him had moved on long ago, but he himself was still trapped. The chains were not on them, they were on him. That day, he decided to let go. Not for them, but for himself. And for the first time in decades, he said he slept peacefully. This is what happens when we clean our mind. We set ourselves free. We stop being prisoners of yesterday and slaves of tomorrow. We reclaim the present moment. And how does this freedom come? It comes through silence. In this noisy world, silence is rare. But silence is medicine. It is in silence that your thoughts settle down, your emotions soften, and your heart speaks. Try sitting alone for just 5 minutes today, no phone, no music, no distractions. At first, it will feel uncomfortable, your mind will scream louder than ever. But slowly, you will see the noise fading. And in that space, clarity will come. Another way to clean your mind is gratitude. Every morning when you wake up, your mind starts racing with what you don't have, what you need to do, what might go wrong. But if you just pause and list 3 simple things you are grateful for, your mind shifts. It starts focusing on what is good, not what is missing. Gratitude is like opening the windows of that messy room and letting the sunlight in. Suddenly, the darkness feels smaller. And remember this, what you feed your mind becomes who you are. If you spend your days consuming negativity, gossip, toxic news, endless comparison on social media, your mind will be poisoned. But if you feed it with good books, with inspiring stories, with kindness and nature, it will flourish. A clean mind is not just empty, it is filled with what heals you. So, my friend, let this video be your beginning. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't say, "I'll start tomorrow." Start now. Right now. Take one deep breath and remind yourself, I am not my past, I am not my worries, I am not my fears. I am alive, and I can choose peace. Because at the end of the day, life is too short to live with a dirty mind. Too precious to waste on endless noise. What you truly need is already inside you, you just have to clear the dust to see it. And maybe, just maybe, this one video is not an accident. Maybe you were meant to hear this today. Maybe this is the sign you were waiting for. So let it sink deep into your heart. You deserve a clean mind, you deserve peace, you deserve freedom. My friend, before we end, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and imagine your mind as a room. Look around it carefully. Is it messy, filled with regrets, fears, and worries? Or is it light, peaceful, and free? The answer will tell you more about your life than anything else. But here is the good news, no matter how messy that room is right now, you can start cleaning it today. You don't need permission, you don't need the perfect time. You only need one small step, the decision to begin. So from today, choose silence over noise, peace over chaos, gratitude over complaints, and forgiveness over grudges. Every choice you make is like picking up a piece of trash from that room. Slowly, day by day, the space will open up, and your soul will breathe again. Remember this, you don't deserve a heavy mind. You don't deserve to be chained by yesterday. You deserve peace, joy, and freedom. And it all begins with you. So take this video not as words, but as a call. A call to clean your mind, to free your spirit, and to live fully again. Alright then, see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye. And don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.